Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of Smash TV's District Roundup, a recap of what's been happening around in the St. Mary's Area School District. I'm Nathan Taylor.
And I'm Carly Meeker. These past few months have been filled with many performances, events, and learning experience throughout our district. Recently, our faculty participated in a full-day technology learning in-service. By keeping current with today's technology, the teachers are able to provide opportunities such as this one at Fox Township. Here's Kelsey Benjamin.
The students of Fox Township have been connecting to schools all over the country through Skype in the classroom. Skype is a great technology that classes all over the world can use to connect to each other through live video and audio. Mrs. Yetzer's second grade class completed a monster project with a class in Missouri. Each class drew a monster and then gave the partner class directions to recreate their monster. Mrs. Taylor's third grade class completed a mystery Skype with a class in North Carolina. The students gave and received clues to determine where the other class was located. Mrs. Geist's fourth graders also did a mystery Skype with a class in Indiana. Through Skype in the classroom, students were able to use problem solving, teamwork, and even math skills. All of the classes can't wait to work with Skype in the classroom again. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Kelsey Benjamin.
Some of the high school teachers and students began a new learning opportunity this year. For more on this, we turn to Genevieve Smith.
This year, a new group was formed at the high school. Together, they were able to accomplish quite a task.
Hello, my name is Mario Trapelli, and this is our robotics team here. We have created this robot for competition in the best robotics competitions in Du Bois at Penn State and Du Bois. We started about a couple months ago, 3 months ago. We've built this robot from scratch. We received kits from Du Bois Penn State's best program. There's a lot of work and time that has gone into this, coding, drafting, metal shop. We could not have done this without any of these three programs. We went to Du Bois a month ago, and we competed in the best robotics competition. We took second place overall with the robot. We are really proud of our accomplishment, and we are looking forward to next year's competition in Penn State Du Bois. Yeah, I know, right?
You're good.
Here, put it in the bucket. Bucket, it's a bucket. Is that the bucket?
Not quite.
It's safe to say that this group will be back next year to build an even better robot. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Genevieve Smith.
While our high school students are building competitive robots, some of our elementary students entered a competition for a world record. Here's Alyssa Fry with all the details.
On Thursday, November 17th, more than 50 student council members from South St. Mary's Elementary School participated in a world record challenge. The students took part in the WSSA Stack Up Cup Stacking World Record Challenge. Students from across the country and around the world participated in an attempt to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the most people stacking in multiple locations in one day. At the time of this broadcast, there were at least 618,000 cups stacked, and they are still counting. This breaks the world record. Not only did our students help to break the record, but they also had a great time working together and being creative. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Alyssa Fry.
Thank you, Alyssa. Students in Mr. Long's class at South St. Mary's Street Elementary School recently wrote friendly letters to residents in Canada. Canada is the country of their class will represent in South St. Mary's Area Olympics at the end of the school year. The class then walked to the post office and mailed their letters. While there, they got a full tour and learned how the post office works.
Recently, one of our high school students completed his Eagle Scout project. Justin Beck, a senior at SMAHS, chose to help Fox Township Elementary, the school he had attended. Justin held fundraisers to earn the funding to purchase materials and assemble the school bus for the school's playground. The students at Fox say the bus is awesome and they love playing on it.
As many of our viewers know, the St. Mary's Area School District is known for their support of the arts. These past few months have brought many performances to the stage throughout the district. Here's Kelsey Benjamin and Alyssa Fry for more.
Elementary music teachers Miss Gump, Miss Medal, along with Fox Township teacher Mrs. Philippone, took on quite a task, producing an all-elementary school musical. Featuring students from all 3 elementary schools in our district, the timeless tale of Alice in Wonderland came to life on South St. Mary's stage. As Alice traveled through Wonderland, she met the famous characters of the White Rabbit, the Cheshire Cat, the Mad Hatter, and the Red Queen, along with many others. The students rehearsed 2 days a week after school for 2 months, preparing for the show. They performed for all 3 elementary schools and gave 2 evening performances for parents and the community. The musical was a great success. If you missed it, you can view a performance at the link shown at the bottom of the screen. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Kelsey Benjamin.
The high school drama department has been busy these past 2 months. They not only put on 2 separate melodramas, but they also performed Hostess Mystery Dinner Theater. This year's melodramas were student-directed and included 2 different plays, The Veggie Villain and The Dredge of Cedar Edge. In The Veggie Villain, a man wants to marry a vegetarian just to steal her land and cattle. His plan falls through when the woman falls in love with someone else. In The Dredge of Cedar Edge, a young country boy is clueless about women and a young girl that is clueless about the outside world. In the end, these 2 find each other and fall in love. The Drama Club continues to produce top-quality productions for all ages. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Alyssa Fry.
In our last edition, we reported on the work the high school building construction class was doing. This edition, we shift our focus to our metalworking occupation students. For more on this, we turn to Jared Glass.
Metalworking students are learning skills that will help them get a job after graduation. Mr. Ben Snyder, the metalworking teacher, has worked to add more equipment and opportunities for his students. Here, one of his students is using a plasma cutter to create a design in the metal. This student is building a metal gun rack. The students have also been cutting license plates. Here is a small sample of what they have made and are able to sell. The students have also made fire rings and signs. If you're interested in learning more, contact the high school. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Jerry Glass.
It's amazing what our students are able to create. It's also amazing to hear about the newest opportunities our health occupation students have. Here's Genevieve Smith with more.
This year marked the first that our high school offered the Certified Nursing Assistant program.
Hi, I'm Mr. Cup. I teach the health-related technology curriculum. This year we've introduced a CNA program where the kids learn their general patient care skills, and then after we're done in the classroom setting, we'll take it out to Pinecrest Manor where they actually do clinicals, similar to like what you would do in nursing school. So it's a great program to get kids started if they want to enter the health career.
Students pass the certification exam, they will be able to work as nursing assistants throughout the state. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Genevieve Smith.
Another group in our high school is preparing students for occupations in business and diversified occupations. For more on this group, we turn to Blake Greshaw.
DECA has been a popular organization for our high school students. DECA is a national organization that prepares both high school students and college students for careers in marketing, finance, hospitality, and management. Recently, our school hosted the district competition, which included 6 different schools. After a day of taking tests and making presentations, awards and placements were announced. 33 of our high school students qualified for the state competition, which will be held in February in Hershey. Best of luck to our DECA State qualifiers. For Smash TV, I'm Blake Greshaw.
Students at Fox Township and Bennett Valley Elementary Schools participated in Red Ribbon Week. The year's theme was based on the Eddie Eagle program. In classroom guidance lessons, students learned about the gun safety using the phrase, "Stop, don't touch, run away, tell a grown-up." Each day, guests came into the school and distributed gifts related to the theme. At the end of the week, students were able to earn their wings.
This isn't the only event that occurred at Fox Township and Bennett Valley Elementary Schools. Here's Jared Glass with more.
Students at Fox Township and Bennett Valley Elementary Schools took part in American Education Week activities. A food drive was paired with themes for a week. On Monday, students celebrated Super Educators by dressing like superheroes and bringing in a can of soup. Tuesday had students honoring Spudtacular parents who lend a hand by dressing like a cowboy or cowgirl and bringing in a canned or boxed potato product. On Wednesday, students supported educational support paraprofessionals by wearing suspenders or a belt and bringing in a canned fruit or vegetable product to support healthy eating. Thursday saw students dressing as their future career choice and bringing in a boxed breakfast product. Finally, Friday was a real smorgasbord, as students showed their flavorful style by wearing mismatched outfits and bringing in a boxed snack or dessert items. Bennett's Valley was able to finish the week with a yearbook cover contest. Students really enjoyed dressing up throughout the week and were able to donate food to those in need. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Jerry Glass.
Students at Fox Township recently participated in a creative learning project. Here's Alyssa Fry with more.
Unfortunately, a lot of students feel that history is just a bunch of dates and names. The 5th graders at Fox Township Elementary learned that history can be really a lot of fun to learn. These students created a living wax museum which required them to research a particular person in history or of cultural importance. Students created a poster for their historical figure and wrote a description of that person and their accomplishments. After rehearsing their scripts, students brought in props and costumes and became their historical figure. They then became a living wax museum in the hallways of Fox Township Elementary. Students remained frozen until a button was pressed on the wall beside them. Then, they came to life and recited their script, returning to their frozen state when they were finished. Students presented their living wax museum to other students and faculty in the building, as well as to their parents and community members. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Alyssa Fry.
What a great way to learn some history. As many of us know, we can't discuss our country's history without thinking about our military veterans. On Veterans Day this year, our high school and middle school students attended a very moving tribute to these great citizens. Here's Blake Greshaw with all the details.
When our Vietnam veterans returned home, they weren't always given the best treatment. This year's Veterans Day Assembly is to give thanks to those men who served in Vietnam. High school principal Mr. Joe Schlimm planned this year's Veterans Day Assembly, which offered special recognition to our local Vietnam veterans. Those present received a medallion created by veterans, our metalworking students. In addition, 2 local vets who were killed during action in Vietnam, veterans Jerry Sane and John Paropasic, were honored. Their family members were presented with medallions and both received a standing ovation for their ultimate sacrifice. Other local veterans were also recognized for their service as they introduced themselves to the audience. This year's guest speaker was Dr. John Piccolo, a local veteran and father of 2 high school students. During his emotional speech, Dr. Piccolo made comments regarding recent protests.
As a veteran, I find it extremely offensive when our flag and our national anthem is used as a platform to make a political statement. Don't confuse what I'm saying with the statements that some are trying to make. The issues might be extremely important, and we fought to give equal rights and freedoms of expression to all. What I'm asking is, as a veteran, is to please choose that platform wisely. Our flag, our national anthem, should be a platform for unity, not division.
He also addressed the difficulties of combat.
And now, you find yourself the officer in charge of your best friend's remains, and you have to give him a hero's funeral. And if you've never been to a military funeral, there's a 21-gun salute, and the trumpet plays taps. And you have to find a way to hold it together because you have to do something that's extremely difficult. The flag that drapes that coffin is folded into a triangle, never to be unfolded again. And you have to present that flag to your best friend's wife and his kids as a small token of appreciation for everything that is good in our country. You have to look them in the eyes and you have to tell them that your best friend, their husband, their daddy died a hero.
The assembly ended with the reading of names and the displaying of pictures of faculty and staff's family members who served or are serving in the military. This assembly is truly emotional and honorable ceremony for our military veterans. If you missed the assembly when it aired on our local TV channel, you can still view it at a link listed below. Reporting for Smash TV, I'm Blake Gresham.
High school students in Mrs. Gavazzi's German classes recently visited the World War II Museum in Eldred, PA. Students got to tour the museum and saw relics from the World War, including a lamp made of human skin. The students said it was very educational and fun. They would recommend it to others to visit the museum.
This concludes this edition of District Roundup. From all of us at Smash TV, have a good night,
A great tomorrow,
and a happy holidays.